how to solve quadratic equations. Let ax square plus bx plus c is an algebraic expression. If in this algebraic expression a, b, c are real number, a, b, c belongs to real number, and a is not equal to 0, then this expression is called quadratic polynomial. And when this quadratic polynomial equated to 0, that is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c belongs to real number and a is not equal to 0, then this equation is called quadratic equation. Now you have to learn how to solve this quadratic equation. Quadratic equation solution entirely depend on the value of a, b and c. Let us take some example. In these examples we have to learn how to factorize these quadratic polynomials. Let us take a simple polynomial x plus a, x plus b equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus a. This is a polynomial and its two linear factor is x plus a, x plus b. You have already learned that if you multiply these two, you will get this. What you are seeing here, a into b is a constant term and a plus b multiplied by x. This is called the middle term. So if you know how to break this middle term, then we will be able to factorize this type of quadratic polynomials. So let us take a simple polynomial x square minus 5x plus 5x plus 6 and equate it to 0. This is a quadratic equation. If you see this will get x plus 2, x plus 3 equal to 0. If you multiply these two, you will get x square plus 5x plus 6. We are seeing here, if factorize 6, it will give 3 into 2, and if you add 3 plus 2, we will get 5. So if you want to factorize this type of expression, we have to see the sign of this constant term. If the sign of this constant term is plus, then factorize it in such a way that sum of these two factors is equal to the coefficient of x. So 6 equal to 3 into 2, 2 factor of 6, 3 into 2, and sum of 3 and 2 is equal to 5. 5 equal to 3 plus 2. So what we are seeing here, if you are able to split the middle term in two parts, then you will be able to find the linear factor of this quadratic polynomial, and then you will get the solution of this quadratic equation. Now let us take another example as x square plus 7x plus 12 equal to 0. In this equation, this is constant term and is with positive sign. If you break this in two parts, so there are so many factors: 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. Out of these two factors of 12, 3 plus 4 would be equal to 7. So we will take 3 plus 4 at the place of 7. So remove this, you will get 12 equal to 3 into 4 and 7 equal to 3 plus 4. Put 3 plus 4 at the place of 7. We can split this middle term and we will be able to solve this quadratic equation. So put 3 plus 4 at the place of 7, we get x square plus 3 plus 4 into x plus at the place of z you can write here 3 into 4 equal to 0. Now open this bracket, we will have x square plus 3x plus 4 multiplied by x 4x plus 3 into 4 equal to 0. Take common x from these two terms, we have x plus 3 and 4 common from these two terms, we have 4x plus 3 equal to 0. Here x plus 3 and x plus 3 is common. This implies that x plus 3, x plus 4 equal to 0. Now either x plus 3 is 0 or x plus 4 equal to 0, then the product of these two will be 0. So take first of all x plus 3 equal to 0 or x plus 4 equal to 0, which gives x equal to minus 3 or x equal to minus 4. So here we have two solutions, x equal to minus 3 and x equal to minus 4. Now we will learn to solve another type of quadratic equation like this. Let us take another quadratic equation, x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Here is minus sign. Split this 6 in such a way that the product of both factor of 6 will be equal to 5. Now this implies that this will become 6 equal to 3 into 2 and 5 equal to 3 plus 2. Now what we have, x square at the place of 5 you can write 3 plus 2. So here will be 3 plus 2 multiplied by x, and at the place of 6 you can write 3 into 2 equal to 0. Split this middle term, you will have x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 3 into 2 equal to 0. Now take common from these two terms, we have x minus 3 and minus 2 common from these two terms, 2x, and taking minus here this will become minus. So this will become x minus 3 and this is equal to 0. Now x minus 3 can be taken common, so this will become x minus 3 x minus 2 equal to 0. Now equating both factor 1 by 1 equal to 0, we will get the solution of this quadratic equation. So this implies that x minus 3 equal to 0 or x minus 2 equal to 0. Now this gives x equal to 3 or x equal to 2. So solution of the quadratic equation is x equal to 3 and 2. This is answer. Now we have learned to factorize quadratic polynomial like this: x square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where b and c is not equal to 0 and coefficient of x square is 1. Now we will see how to factorize a quadratic equation. To solve this quadratic equation, we have to multiply root 3 and 2 root 3 first. Root 3 multiplied by 2 root 3. This will become root 3 3 multiplied by 2, and this will become 6. Now the factor of 6 is 2 and 3, and sum of 3 and 2 is equal to 5. So we can have at the place of 5 equal to 3 plus 2. We can take plus only those quadratic equation solution where this constant term is of plus sign. So take 3 plus 2 at the place of 5. We have root 3 x square plus 3 plus 2 into x plus 2 root 3. Now this implies that root 3 x square plus, open this bracket, this will become 3x plus 2 multiplied by x, 2x, plus the last term 2x, 2 root 3, so this will become 2 root 3 equal to 0. Now we have to find out common in first two term. Here is root 3, here is 3, so you have to make it in terms of root 3. This can be written as root 3x square plus root 3 into root 3x plus 2x plus 2 root 3 equal to 0. Now in these two terms root 3 would be common, therefore taking root 3 common, root 3x common, we have here x plus root 3x becomes common, we are left here only root 3 plus take 2 common in these two terms, we have x plus root 3 equal to 0. Now in these two terms x plus root 3, x plus root 3, these are common, so take this common, we have x plus root 3 and we left here root 3x plus 2, root 3x plus 2 equal to 0. Now either this will be 0 or this will be 0, therefore it can be written as x plus root 3 equal to 0 or root 3 x plus 2 equal to 0. Now this implies that x equal to, taking this to the right hand, this will become minus root 3 or root 3x equal to minus 2, therefore it gives x equal to minus 2 by root 3. Therefore the solution of the given quadratic equation is equal to x equal to minus root 3 or x equal to minus 2 by root 3. Let us take another example. Okay, now we have to see how to solve this quadratic equation. We have taken here 2, here is plus and here is minus sign. Here is also minus sign. Now here I have taken minus sign, but here is plus sign. The only change in these two equations is here is plus and here is minus, rest are same. Now see how we will solve the first question. Part A, let 2x square plus x minus 10 equal to 0. To solve this, we have to multiply 2 and 10 first. To multiply 2 by 10, we have equal to 20. Now the constant sign is minus, therefore we have to factorize this 20 in such a way that the difference of both factor of 20 should be equal to the coefficient of x, that is equal to 1. Now this 20 can be factorized as 5 into 4 and 1 equal to 5 minus 4. So if you take 5 minus 4 at one coefficient of x, then this middle term will be split and we will be able to factorize this quadratic polynomial, and hence we have the solution of this quadratic equation. So 2x square plus, at the place of 1 we can write 5 minus 4 into x minus 10 equal to 0. Now this implies that 2x square multiply x in these two, we have 5x minus 4x minus 10 equal to 0. See, what is the common in first two term and the next two term? We have common here is only x, so we have here 2x plus 5, and take here minus 2 common, we have 2 to the 4, 2x, and we have taken minus sign, therefore the sign this will be plus, and 2 5 ja 10, this will become 0. Now this implies that 2x plus 5 is common, and x minus 2 is another factor equal to 0. Now this implies that either this is 0 or this is 0. Taking this equal to 0, 2x plus 5 equal to 0, or x minus 2 equal to 0. Now this gives x equal to minus 5 by 2, or this gives x equal to 2. Therefore the solution of this quadratic equation is x equal to minus 5 by 2 and x equal to 2. Now we have to learn how to solve the second quadratic equation which I have written here. So the similar process we have to take here. We have to multiply 2 by 10, and this is equal to 20, equal to 5 into 4, and 1 equal to 5 minus 4, because here is minus sign. Therefore 2x square minus 5 minus 4 into x minus 10 equal to 0. Now this will become 2x square minus 5x, minus minus this become plus 4x minus 10 equal to 0. Take common in the first two term. We have in these two term x common. Here we left 2x and minus 5. So this will become minus 2x minus 5 and plus, in these two terms we have common 2. Therefore we have common 2, 2 to the 4, so here we left 2x and 2 5 the 10, this will become minus 5, and this is equal to 0. Now this can be written as 2x minus 5 is common, 2x minus 5, and here we left it x plus 2 equal to 0. Now this implies that either this is 0 or this equal to 0. So write here 2x minus 5 equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0. Equating this 0, taking this to the right hand side, here we left 2x, therefore we have x equal to 5 by 2 or this equal to x equal to minus 2. Therefore the solution of this quadratic equation is x equal to 5 by 2 and x equal to minus 2. So we have learned the solution of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 1 and a, b, c is not equal to 0. Now we have to learn to find the solution of quadratic equation where b is 0. That is, if ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is quadratic equation, and if you take b equal to 0 and a and c is not equal to 0, then the form of this quadratic equation will be ax square plus c equal to 0. If the sign of c is plus, then this will give the imaginary number solution, and if the sign of c is plus, then it will give the solution as a real number. Therefore, let us take some example. X square minus 49 equal to 0. Now x square minus 49, this can be written as x square minus 7 square. This is x square minus 7 square. So factorize this by the square difference formula, x square minus 7 square. This will become x plus 7 and x minus 7 equal to 0. This implies that either x plus 7 equal to 0 or x minus 7 equal to 0. This gives x equal to minus 7 or x equal to plus 7. Therefore, the solution of this quadratic equation, x square minus 49 equal to x equal to minus 7 or x equal to plus 7. Now let us take another example where c is positive. For example, for instance, x square plus 1 equal to 0. So it cannot be factorized. It can be written as x square equal to minus 1, and therefore this will be equal to x equal to plus minus root over minus 1, and this is root over minus 1 is iota equal to small I, imaginary number. Therefore this can be written as x equal to plus minus I. Therefore the solution of the quadratic equation is either x equal to plus I or x equal to minus I. So if in this type of quadratic equation, this is constant sign, solution of such types of quadratic equation will always be imaginary number or complex number. Now let us see how to find the solution of quadratic equation where only constant term is 0. For example, in this quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, if you take c equal to 0 and a, b is not equal to 0, then the form of this quadratic equation become ax square plus bx equal to 0. This type of equation always give one solution is 0. Let us take an example, 3x square plus 5x equal to 0. Take this implies that take x common. Here we have 3x plus 5 equal to 0. Now this implies that either x is 0, x equal to 0, or 3x plus 5 equal to 0. X equal to 0, 3x plus 5 equal to 0. This again gives x equal to 0 or x equal to minus 5 by 3. So these are solution of this quadratic equation. Now I want to give you another type of quadratic equations solution which can be converted in whole square form. So let us take a quadratic expression which can be converted into whole square form, like 4x square plus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. This can be written as 2x whole square plus 2 into 2x into 1 plus 1 square equal to 0. 2x whole square, this whole square will be equal to 4x square, and this can be written as 2 into 2x, 2 into 2x into 1, and this one can be written as 1 square. So this is nothing but this one, this is, now this can be written as 2x plus 1 whole square, because if you expand this we get a square plus b square plus 2 into 2x into 1. Now equate this equal to 0. We have 2x plus 1 multiplied by 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Equating both factors, this and this equal to 0, we have 2x plus 1 equal to 0 or 2x plus 1 equal to 0. In both the cases we have the same solution as x equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore the answer of this quadratic equation solution is minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So in this video I have tried at my best to complete all type of quadratic equation regarding your syllabus. Enjoy your learning.